All dog, all bun. 3, 2, 1, eat.
Oh, God. Water already?
It's good, I didn't eat dinner. We're all pretty close. I won.
You did.
Yes, let's go.
I'll take second place.
We're waiting for third.
Damn it. Oh, enjoy.
Go ahead, finish.
Yeah, at this point, just enjoy
I
it.
will.
Is yours wet, though?
No. I mean, they get a little bit soggy in the plastic.
Yeah. I feel disgusting after one.
I don't know how Joey Chestnut does it.
Dude, imagine housing 70 of those.
They just have bigger mouths.
Oh,
We do have the mouth size advantage. Sanroccos have really big mouths genetically.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the NBHL Commish Chat Podcast. I'm NBHL Commissioner Anthony Sanrocco, joined by Gianni Sanrocco, TJ Janus, and Maria Gibson as we take you through all that's going on within the NBHL. Why did you just have to listen to us eating hot dogs? Maria, would you like to explain?
Sure. We are going to have a hot dog eating race at the NBHL Championships.
Can you explain why it's different than a hot dog eating contest, a race rather than a contest?
Everyone's going to have 7 hot dogs, and it's the fastest person to eat all 7.
Why 7? We don't know.
That was just a
I was
number.
gonna say, I don't know that answer.
It was just in our heart.
Well, how long did that take us?
I like just finished.
I hope I didn't clear it out. 1 minute and 12 seconds for you, and
I got a long way to go.
I think you were 1 minute and 13.
Yeah, I wasn't too far behind.
laptop.
I was
And
definitely
then-
second.
TJ was 1 minute and 53 seconds.
Okay.
How long do they get for the Nathan's hot dog eating contest?
It's like 10 minutes.
It's like 10 minutes.
It is 10.
So we're on pace for like
How is that
9
possible?
minutes into Nathan's.
How is that possible? That's
Well, we didn't have the right technique. We were going, full bun, full dog.
we savored it. We enjoyed it.
Also, I had a quesadilla before this, like 10 minutes before this. Gianni
also
had a quesadilla.
about 30.
Where'd you
40
have
minutes
yours
before this. Homemade.
Oh.
Made some crock-pot chicken and made the quesadillas on
Okay.
the stove. I'll say my wife was very nervous that we were doing a hot dog eating contest on the podcast. She legitimately did not want me to do it. I'm like, it's fine. I can eat. Well, it was going to be 3 hot dogs. I'm like, I can eat 3 hot dogs.
If we did
Oh
3
my God, is she
hot
going to be
dogs,
upset? I'm so sorry.
No. I convinced her that it was safe to eat hot dogs on the
Okay.
podcast.
Okay. Okay.
Because I'm notorious for choking while I eat.
Oh, okay.
But not when I'm eating.
Yeah,
It's
so
when
let's
I'm
rush you.
it's not when I'm eating. It's when I'm drinking. Like I'm not good at drinking water.
interesting.
I just want to really get big gulps down the hatch.
No
and,
free ads.
sometimes they go down the the wrong hatch.
Yeah.
I adore Slurpees.
But I mean, why are we doing this? Just for funsies, really, right?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
just like
everyone loves hot dogs, so why not?
So the plan will be Saturday afternoon of the NBHL Championships. We're gonna, if you're listening to this right now and you're like, hey, I want to be in the hot dog eating contest, message us. Let us know if you're going to be in attendance. We're looking for people to be involved. We've got a few people that we think are going to be in it, but I guess we'll cut it off at a certain point. So let us know.
5 people.
5 people?
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
cutoff.
5 people. Wow, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to enter hotdog at thembhl.com, the email. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna create that alias. TJ, it's forwarding right to you.
That's fine.
Yeah, make that email and have it forward to Maria and TJ.
Oh, wait, I got a winning prize.
For right now?
Yeah, I forgot about it until you
Is it
said
another hot dog?
that. No.
I can't do
It's
another.
the best candy ever. It's not really, I think it's candy. Do you want to guess?
Is this taffy?
A Toblerone.
Don't know what that is.
Toblerone's
The chocolate,
very
that
handy,
expensive chocolate, maybe. I
Huh?
don't know.
No.
I don't know.
It's kind of
it
the
a-
shape of a hot dog.
Jelly bean?
Nerds.
It's like a short hot dog.
Yeah.
a popsicle.
You're not wrong. It is not a jelly bean.
Wait, what is it? What do we
That's it?
have?
All your guesses?
Yeah, I think we're out
I'm
here.
gonna stick with jelly bean as my guess too.
Yeah.
A cowtail.
Oh, that's pretty good.
They're good, right?
Okay.
There you
Thank
go.
I've never
Thank
had
you.
cowtail.
We'll share this
Yeah.
later.
I hate
Go ahead.
cowtails.
Who can get to the middle first?
No,
Let's see.
I feel like this would not be good. for
Followed
me,
by a
guys.
hot dog? No, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Hot dog contest followed by a cowtail.
But yeah, so hot dog eating contest, it's happening. But this is also, more importantly, the preview for the NBHL Championships. Honestly, we're starting this recording. Depending on how long it takes, we'll go into multiple episodes. So we're just going to start here, and we're going to start with women's. But this year, NBHL Cup, we have 52 teams coming into the tournament. Tier 1, we do not have the defending champ 716ers in the tournament, so we'll have a new champion for this year. Tier 2, last year's winner, the Northside Militia, moved up to Tier 1 in Pittsburgh, so we'll have a new champion there. Tier 3, the North Jersey Pirates, they did not play this year in the NBHL. Tried to move up to Tier 2. Didn't work out, so new Tier 3 champion will happen. But in women's, we'll have a chance for a repeat with the Bay State Blaze returning from Mass Tier 2 as the runner-up this year. And the Legends will have our first champion ever. But, yeah, women's, Maria, as first year as women's commish, how's this all kind of gone? Like, how are you feeling about all this?
I feel like it's been exciting. I feel like a lot of the teams have been pretty even. The games, at least in the Jersey, Philly area, have been very close and a lot of overtime, some shootouts too, a lot of borrowed goalies too. So it's been like kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Overall, I've enjoyed it. It's been nice working with the directors too. They've been amazing and very easy to contact. So
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
group.
They're awesome. They're why it goes, as smooth as it does.
Yeah.
They make a big difference. I mean, you want to get into the Jersey teams first, like, so you're coaching a team, right? So
Which is very difficult.
yeah, I haven't done it.
They're
I don't think I will.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's just like, that's not the hard part. The hard part is like not being able to play.
Yeah, it's kind of
Talking about it, it's like fine. Like, oh yeah, I'm just coaching. And then when I'm there, I'm just like screaming my head off because I can't go out there. My last game, I made it to like the center of the rink and I'm like, I can't be out here yelling. I got to go back on the bench. Like, it's crazy. It's been fun though. It's like a different perspective. So it's been interesting. We actually have our next 2 games, hopefully 1 game, but next 2 games, was that next weekend, the 13th
Yep.
in Jersey? Yeah. Right now we are up 1 game. And then outside of that, we have 2 teams coming from Mass this year.
yeah. So 2 teams from Jersey with your Goons. Then we have
The Outlaws.
The Outlaws.
Yep.
Becca Vale, captain of the Outlaws, 2nd year running a team.
Very solid team too,
Yeah.
like all around.
Like they were the first seed most of the season,
Yep.
right? Yeah. And then game 1 of the finals. So you guys, your semifinal, you guys, went to double overtime?
Oh God, you're gonna make me think about this.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you it's like the 2nd week of school?
Yeah, I know.
I don't have a brain right now.
Messed up.
Yes.
I think it was the end of
Double
overtime.
overtime, yeah. And it was the end, maybe with like a minute left.
Yeah, I went to go watch. I was like, I'll go watch 1 game in the women's division. I had some extra
Were you
time in
there?
the morning. Yeah,
Oh, you
I
didn't
was
even
like,
say hi to me, Jay.
because I only went to go watch 1 game because that's all the time I had. I was like, well, I'm not going to leave in the middle of overtime. And sure enough, it goes all the way to double overtime. I'm like, I got to
Yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that was exciting.
you guys came off of that game and then
Had an hour break.
had an hour break and then went into the finals and won game 1, 1-0. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I want to say towards the end of that game too, because I think it was a 1-0 game.
Yep, 3rd period. Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. Jersey, I don't believe has made a final at the Women's NBHL Cup. So we've got 2 teams, like, I don't know. I feel like they're both very strong teams. Like we've got a few players in elite amongst these teams that are very, very good players. Home field advantage always helps. So I don't know. How you feel about the Goons? What do you think's going to happen with the Goons?
I don't know. I feel like I can't really predict with them because I feel like when I was drafting them, everyone has their skills, and then I put them all together, and I'm like, damn, not many of you guys played together before. So like forming them, but they've grown really well together. I mean, I could put pretty much anyone out there and they play well. Might be me yelling, maybe they're scared. I don't know.
And then the Outlaws too. Like I know their leading scorer is Delaney Carl,
Mhm.
who is also in elite, and she's
Mhm.
been kind of came out of nowhere in terms of like, I don't know. I think I believe she played a little bit last year.
I know the name. I'm not
yeah.
sure.
But I mean, this year she absolutely tore it up. I think she had let's look it up here. I think she had 14 goals this year.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, 12. But even still, like she had a ridiculous season. She was so good. So she's been, the backbone of that team. So 2 strong teams from Jersey. And then in Mass, we have 2 teams going for the first time ever. So we have the Blaze coming. The Blaze, they won it all last year. They won in overtime over the McKeesport Riddlers. Very dramatic championship. The Riddlers scored super late to tie it up. And then the Blaze had, I remember, a shot from the point.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
Just like a roller.
Cruised on in. Gave them the championship. 3rd straight championship win for Mass. And now Mass has 2 opportunities to do so with the New England Valkyries coming to the Cup for the first time ever. They won the Massachusetts division after they had a pretty tough year last year. They had some top picks that were unable to play. So this year Jessie, their captain, she drafted a really, really good team. They've got Brooke Willecko and net, who, I mean,
I think we've gushed about Brooke Willecko enough on this podcast.
Yeah, she's a brick wall. But yeah, I mean, 2 Mass teams, 2 chances for them to win. I mean, what are we thinking about them?
I mean, they're the top right now, 3 straight Massachusetts wins. I feel like every team in the women's division is going to be coming for them.
Yeah,
That is true. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, biasly, just need to see one of those Jersey teams make a run. We got to be better as a division.
Well, we will have an opportunity for them to have a first potential New Jersey playoff win. Now that there will be quarterfinal play-in games, right?
No, only the top 4 of the 6.
Never mind. I don't know the rules in women's division apparently.
Yeah, the top 4 make the playoffs out of the 6. So yeah, I mean, both Mass teams they're always incredible at this tournament. I think they've only lost like 1 or 2 games collectively ever. And these teams they're fired up. I know they're fired up. I'm excited to just see what they can do, honestly. Valkyries, again, I've talked about Elite multiple times here, but it was such a good way to see the skill set of some of these players that you see in video and whatnot. And the Valkyries, their players were really good. Ariana Kosikowski is one of their best players, and she was sick at Elite. And she has I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I know she has a contest with Corey Wilson for most points in Elite. So
I like that.
I think
Where are we at with it?
I think we're on Team Ariana right now. But I think
Absolutely.
she's maybe down a point. I don't want to speak on that incorrectly. So if I am, my bad. But yeah, they're battling right now.
I'll try to keep Corey off the points board as much as I can.
Yeah,
I think I already gave him a couple last weekend.
Corey has 6. She has 4 right now. So it's tight. It's tight. And then, so in DC, we've got the Annapolis Ambush, who I would say on paper look to be like one of the strongest teams we've ever come out of what used to be called the DC, now is called the Maryland women's tier.
Yeah.
Murph, women's elite commissioner, is on that team. She is infamously known for her shootout last year at the NBHL Cup, where she shot about
20 times.
yeah.
It might have been like legitimately like 6 or 7. I don't know.
It was a good.
It was a lot.
It was at least that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like of her specifically.
Yep.
But that shootout went, 13 rounds or something.
But Murph, one of the best players in women's ball hockey. They've got Maxie Weiss, who's a national team goalie, and then they've got some studs on their team in
Maddie Nichols.
Yeah.
14 points this year.
Yeah, the hot dog is messing me up.
It's because you didn't eat a quesadilla before.
If you tuned in just for the hot dog eating contest, and but you've hung around, you're seeing the after effects.
I'm honestly afraid you're gonna turn people away from this race.
No, we'll have seasoned hot dog vets that are going to sign up probably.
Okay.
I'm sure there's be hundreds of, not thousands of people trying to sign up for this. So we'll whittle it down to only the best participants.
So, and if people don't sign up, you're eating all 35.
That tournament would cease to exist, I think.
No is not an option.
But yeah, Maddie Nichols was their stud this year. She had 11 goals, kind of parallel to what Delaney Carl did in Jersey women's. Like, just really, really put on a clinic in women's this year. They're fired up. I know amongst all of the teams outside of Jersey, they're all short a few players. We've been kind of going a lot of back and forth on figuring out who the replacements are going to be, making sure they're fair. We've been as thorough as we can possibly be on this process. I've bothered so many people with so many texts asking if people are fair or not fair replacements, and going through cap and going through stats and numbers and history and teams they've been on. So there might be some faces you might not recognize as being on these teams throughout the season, but I promise you, if they're there, they are allowed to be there. We approved of them.
And if they're not, let me know.
Yeah, let Maria know. But yeah, the Ambush are coming from Maryland, and they're very confident, feeling very good about themselves. And then our most recent qualifying team just happened this past weekend in Pittsburgh women's. The Murraysville Mad Hatters getting their first chance to play at the NBHL Cup. They've lost in the Pittsburgh finals the past couple years to the McKeesport Riddlers, who I think we mentioned before have they went to the finals last year, lost in overtime, and the prior year too they lost in overtime to Massachusetts women's, to the oh my god, I feel like, how am I forgetting their names? Dude, I had no. That wasn't last year. I'm not eating a hot dog ever again. I'm flustered.
Last year?
No, 2 years ago. It was the Nightmares.
The Wild?
The Nightmares who
Oh,
won. The Wild won the first year. It was. Oh my god.
We will not be purchasing Wawa hot dogs for
yeah, these we can't use Wawa. Wawa, we love you if you want to sponsor us, great. But like the hot dogs, they got me. Okay. Sorry, Mad Hatters. So Mad Hatters getting their first chance. We'll get the energy back up here. It's their first time coming to the tournament. They're very excited. They won their championship game 1-0. We posted the goal on Monday. It was awesome. Pittsburgh women's is, I mean, they're all the teams have gotten so good throughout the years. They're definitely like the highest skilled we've ever seen out of the Pittsburgh women's tier. And I mean, the balance is, it's really, really good. So the Mad Hatters are they're excited. It's their first chance. And yeah, I mean, they obviously want to win it all. Pittsburgh's made it to the finals in every single year of the NBHL Cup and lost. So they're trying to avenge that. And yeah, give it a go. But this year, first time, 6 teams in the women's tier. So it'll be fun. Every game matters. You're not automatically making the playoffs anymore. And
I think that's the best part.
yeah, not like having everyone make the playoffs was a little easier on us from like, we have these new ref crews getting together and just different staff and things kind of coming together for the first time. And like, we need to be on it from the first ball drop and make sure that we're calling things correctly. Everyone's on point, everybody's set up, and we're doing a lot of prep work leading up to make sure that happens. But yeah, these women's games are going to be intense. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, they kick off Friday night. The final will be Sunday at 5 p.m.
Yeah, I'm excited to see
good
more
shit.
teams. I mean, just more teams in the mix, like you said. It's just, everyone's going to be trying extremely harder in the, pool play games. So no free advancing into the playoff round. So I'm sure the intensity is going to be amped up compared to what we've seen the past couple of years. So
yeah, and Maria, you're either going to be handing out the cup or receiving it.
I can't do both.
well, no, we would let her do both because
Yeah.
Murph drafted herself or announced her own pick.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
guess we'd have to let you hand it to yourself.
Yeah, I would do that.
It would be interesting.
Yeah, we've never been in that position with one of us potentially winning the cup.
No, not even remotely close, unfortunately.
I think it'll be cool with new teams too. A lot of new teams there.
Yeah, I mean, the only one that's been there before is the Blaze.
Blaze,
But
yeah.
But yeah, any final words on the women's tier? Just excited to see what happens.
Yeah.
just good luck, Sienna, our
Oh yeah.
our staff member on the Garden State Outlaws.
Outlaws, yep.
Yeah. She claims she knows what offsides is. Yeah, we're gonna see live here.
I trust her.
I trust her. I think that might be on you if she doesn't.
It's hard to grasp.
It's not simple, certainly. But it is funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. She played her first tournament, I think, in like March, and Murph actually reffed her, and she said she went off sides like several times a period. Like, but we talked about it before the South Jersey Tier 3 finals. We were standing in front of the benches, me, G, Sienna, and we continued. She explained it. We said to her explain it, and she explained it well. So I think she's there. Next year we'll probably get her in a lead or something. We'll get her moving up pretty quickly. But
Good luck, Sienna.
yeah, good luck, Sienna. Good luck to everybody in women's. We appreciate you all, coming down. It's coming down, coming up, wherever you're coming from. Yeah, it's gonna be an awesome tournament. But also, Maria, thank you so much for driving out here, doing this. We'll have to do a longer episode at some point with you to talk about the path to you becoming the women's commissioner and stuff when we have a little more time and a little less chaos.
Yeah, sure.
But in the off season, we'll do something for sure. But thanks very much for coming on.
And thanks for the hot dogs.
Yes, thank you for
You're
the hot
welcome.
dogs.
Yeah. I'm glad you
Yeah.
enjoyed them. Sign up.
This episode of Commish Chat is brought to you by Napper, the official ball and equipment sponsor of the National Ball Hockey League. Whether you're ripping clappers from the blue line or dangling through defenders, Napper has the sticks, gloves, and protective gear to take your game to the next level. Designed for ball hockey players by ball hockey players, Napper delivers unmatched durability, performance, and style on the court. Don't settle for less. Gear up with Napper and own the game. Visit napper.com to check out their latest lineups. Now, back to the show.
All right, so now we're going to start with Tier 2. And I guess we'll just get right into it here. We're just going to do like a little bit about each team here. Start with the A-Town Tribe. They won our biggest Tier 2 and Mass Tier 2 this year. They had 10 teams. A lot of players that have been on the A-Town Tropics, people might be familiar with. They made it to the Cup the rain year in 2023. And the rain probably hurt them more than most teams because they were speed. Like they were a fast team.
Yeah.
You would think with a name like the Tropics, they would be adapted for the rain.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, wow. That's kind of weird.
Maybe that's why they changed the tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll see if it works. Because, they're a team that's looking to go Tier 1 next year. They've said to me multiple times that they are, we're looking to go out with a bang in Mass Tier 2. They really wanted to win the whole thing, and they did. They're currently on a 14-game win streak coming into this tournament. I think they lost, like, their first game of the year or second game of the year, and they've just
Haven't
won
lost since.
Like
Reminiscent of the previous winner of Tier 2, the Militia. They were on a real heater.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Caleb Cox and the boys.
yeah.
Haven't
Yeah.
heard much of Caleb recently. We need more highlights.
Yeah, he had the most.
I feel like people are like, oh, the NBHL loves the Tropics because we kept posting Tropics highlights back in the day, but they just kept making
they kept making
sick
highlights.
plays. And they also brought like a videographer that would get us really nice footage.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Tribe and / the Tropics had a couple sick plays. Yeah. I mean, the dancing goal from Caleb was one of the funniest videos we've ever posted. That was awesome. But yeah, Tribe, they're good. Very, very solid team. Bringing the whole squad down. They're excited. Atlantic City Fish just took the title in Jersey Tier 2. Pretty crazy. I get to see the final.
I forgot the hats here at the office, and I had to send Anthony back here to pick them up for us during the game 2 of the finals. But I mean, they've been knocking on the door of winning Tier 2 for 2-3 years now. I know they were heartbroken they didn't get it last year, so they came back, got a rematch against the Chiefs, took care of business, and clawed back from 2-goal deficits in games 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. They in game 2 they went down 2-0 in the middle of the second period, and a great timeout by Swisher to rally the boys. They scored to bring it within 1 a couple of minutes later, and then kept their foot on the gas, went all the way home.
Yeah, Fish look good. They're fast. They're strong. They forecheck the hell out of you. They're a great team. Another one, immediately after the game, Swisher came up to me. It's like, yeah, we're moving up next year. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, no, happy for those guys. I mean, they're super committed, to the game and just come back year after year and always put together, a strong team, and, glad to see them make it.
Yep. Yeah, they certainly deserve it. They've been in this for a long time now, and they were in the tournament. They were also there the rain year.
The Fish?
Yeah, the Fish. They
Really?
were the Chimney Fish back then, but
okay.
yeah, they were in it. And then another beach team, I guess, the Bermuda Triangle. So this was kind of a weird one because originally the Tier 2 field was only going to be 15 teams. Bermuda Triangle, they came over, played South Jersey Tier 3, and we basically said to them, like, listen, like, it's kind of hard to gauge your talent here. Like, if you guys come down here and you dominate, we're going to probably just bump you up to tier 2. Depend on, like, we basically said to them, if they win the finals handedly, we'll bump them up to tier 2. And basically they came here, they went 6-0, they outscored opponents by a lot. They just moved the ball so well. Like, they were really, really impressive team. So for them, they're flying over here. They were going to fly here, and they already came here in June. They were going to come back in August for the playoffs, and then in September for the NBHL Championships, in theory, if they won. So they'd have to come 3 times. So we just, through talking, we made the decision that let's bump them up to tier 2 for the NBHL Cup. We felt that this was a very good tier 2 team that was playing in tier 3. Saves their wallet a little bit. They don't have to come to Jersey for a second weekend for an outcome that, it's certainly wasn't a guarantee, but like it was, they were very strong. They beat some pretty good teams.
I mean, just watch the highlights. I mean, I'm watching some of the games there, kind of on, that next level for sure.
So they're now the second team that we've given the bump from tier 3 to tier 2 for the NBHL Championships. The first being
Detroit Knight Riders.
Yep. Who made this tournament. We'll get into them in a bit. But Bermuda, just an incredible group of guys. If you want somebody to go have a beer with, go find them. They want to hang out with everybody. Like, they're like
I want to meet them.
Dudes. They're awesome. So
my Bermuda fun fact is they have a guy on their team, Tom Miller, who's like older guy, and he wore 69 as his jersey number. And everyone's like, oh, haha, you're the funny guy wearing number 69. And he's like, no, I change my number every year to how old I am. And he's 69 years old playing in the NBHL, and he looks good out there.
Yeah,
that's sick.
It's insane. So Bermuda, they will be fun to both hang out with and watch. Excited to get them out here. Next, I guess just moving alphabetically here. Buffalo Herd.
The Herd.
Lowest seed in the tournament. Number 5 seed in Buffalo. They beat the number 4, the number 1, and the number 3 seed on the way to win it all. And I mean, Buffalo tier 2 was really strong this year. They had the Ballers, they had the Niagara Fighting Irish, like the Niagara Tornadoes, like some really, really good teams that, I mean, they didn't face the Fighting Irish in the playoffs, but they beat everyone else on their way. They beat Rose City, or I guess they were the Well and Dark Knights this year. Yeah. Got a handful of guys that were on the 7-1-6ers that won tier 1 last year, and then it's a mix of like tier 2 and other players. So number 5 seed, like, they didn't feel like this isn't a team that wasn't capable of winning. Like, they just didn't have as good of regular season as I'm sure they would have liked, but they showed up when it mattered, and they won. And it was a tight final. They won, it was a 3-game series. They went to game 3, and new rep from Buffalo.
Is Denny coming?
No.
Oh,
nope.
Damn. After a lead, I was like, damn, Denny wasn't there.
Yeah.
We'll get him.
Yeah.
You have it in the notes here. That's the lowest seed in the tournament at the number 5 seed. Is that true?
Yeah, out of all the tiers, they're the lowest seed.
That is
qualifying.
crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just looking at the standings. They were like
come a long
3
way from
and like
the
6 or
number
something.
8 seed Mojo winning it all.
7.
7.
But yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah, they had a negative 10 goal diff in the regular season.
The Herd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They turned it up when it matters.
Yeah.
So next up, Butler Breeze. Butler, Pennsylvania, having a team in the NBHL Cup for the 4th straight year, but this is the first time the Breeze have made it. So Breeze and Bantams, I think they're like friends but rivals. Like, it's a pretty intense rivalry, and that's who, of course, they ended up being the semifinal match. And the Breeze beat them. They won 2-1. They won game 3. I think it was 4-3. It was a great game. We posted the game winner. It was a pretty nice goal. The guy ran by the bench like going nuts.
Yeah.
Like, it was a cool goal. They won 7 games this year, 4 of which were overtime or shootout. So they're very dramatic.
They're built for the late games.
Yeah. They lost in the finals in Pittsburgh tier 2 to the McKeesport Magic, but they've been in the league for a couple years now. They finally unseated Butler Bantams, who they lost in the semifinals last year to Militia. The Bantams, not the Breeze, obviously. But Butler Breeze, they should be a fun team to see how they do. They're a lot of guys who haven't been to this tournament before. From Pittsburgh, which is a very, very strong tier 2.
The defending division out of tier 2 right now.
Yeah.
Then next is Delray Nordiques, representing the DC tier 2 division, which had we completely revamped the format for that division in the offseason, where they became a draft league which they are the only Tier 2 division that follows that rule. And AJ Getz, who's their captain, has been on the national team, absolute stud, great guy. He tore his Achilles before the season started, so they lost him. Captain, first round pick, gone. Still won it all. Just crazy. He must have drafted. I mean, we got to be considering AJ Getz for some GM positions here. Just pulling that off. That's crazy. Him and Terry O'Neill, they not Terry. Sorry, I don't mean to not give you credit here, but those guys pulled off a pretty amazing thing here. I know the playoffs, they beat the God damn it, it's in my mind who they played in the finals, but the Maryland Clippers. So they beat them in the finals, and DC is always. Last year we had the DC Armada come to the tournament. They were a very, very strong team from DC, so we'll see how they follow them up. I think Armada lost to the Chiefs in the playoffs last year, if I'm remembering correctly.
They were Final Four, I think, right?
I forget how far they went, but I'm pretty sure they lost to the Chiefs. But yeah, they were a great team, and the Nordiques are, even without AJ, they're very, very strong. So excited to see what they put together coming out here. Then from Philly, so Philly Tier 2, one of our smaller Tier 2s, usually it's been 4 to 6 teams, but in the 5 years of the NBHL, every year there's been a different champion, which is pretty crazy. That is, you can't say that about almost any other division here. So they beat the Purge in the finals. The poor Purge, they've lost in the finals for 2 straight years now, but the Demons are fired up.
Might have to purge that roster.
Oh, geez.
Sorry.
But yeah, Demons are a very, very strong team. They had a handful of players that played crossover Tier 1 for the Atlantic City Roulette this year. So, and that team won some games in Tier 1. They beat us.
Yeah, they did.
But, a very good team nonetheless. Some really good players. And, their first chance to come here. So I know they're very, very fired up.
I think some of those players who did play for the Roulette have said that they want to stay in Tier 1. So this is their opportunity to win a Tier 2 NBHL Championships.
Yeah, this is it.
Send off.
So we spoke about them earlier, but the Detroit Knight Riders are coming, representing Midwest Tier 2. So the talk of the past week for me has been this challenge series that happened in Detroit. Basically, the rule for the Chicago Southsiders all year was that if they lost to a Tier 2 team, their season was over. And they played Detroit earlier in the year. They beat them. For this challenge series, we had Chicago. We had 2 Penn Hills teams go out to there to try to earn the last Tier 1 spot. Knight Riders on their home rink, they swept. They won all 3 games. I don't think any of us anticipated that outcome, but this is a really, really good team.
Yeah.
And they were in the Cup in 2022. They lost in the semifinals to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And they only lost 2 games that year. Both were to the Chiefs. So they're just a really strong team. They've got some ice hockey players. And, we're excited to have them back in the league. Excited to see what they can do here. And, they kick it off Friday night against the McKeesport Magic, 9:00 p.m. on the back rink. And that's going to be a fun game.
The Magic.
That's going to be a very fun game. But we'll dive more for anyone listening and is wondering about the challenge series thing. When we do our Tier 1 preview, I'm going to go pretty in depth on that. But for here, just know that they beat all 3 Tier 1 teams.
And I think the home ring advantage definitely helped them out a bit. I know some of the traveling Tier 1 teams had some attendance struggles, if I'm right.
They used some call-ups, some attendance issues, yeah.
But I mean, still to take down 3 Tier 1 teams in one day as a, under the 25-point Tier 2 cap.
Impressive.
It's hockey. Anyone can win any game, but 3 in a row.
Yeah, they've got some fantastic goaltending. There's people made the argument to me, they beat 3 Tier 1 teams, move them up to Tier 1. We have multiple Tier 3 teams that have beaten Tier 2 teams.
Yeah.
In the hybrid divisions. It's just the nature of the sport. Sometimes you're playing higher and lower levels and higher and lower levels, and this is just a really strong Tier 2 team that could compete with Tier 1 teams.
Yeah.
And they pulled off some wins. It was crazy. I actually haven't seen the footage yet. I haven't been able to watch it.
I haven't either.
But,
we were texting, following the scores. We're like, holy, this is happening.
Yeah. So, speaking of extremely strong, talented teams with ice hockey players, the Florida Red Roosters, They beat the back-to-back Florida Tier 2 champions, the Orlando Mutiny, who have been a powerhouse down south for the past couple years. They handled them on playoff weekend, played them twice, beat them both times. Two big names that people might know from this team after the elite weekend are Don Kleckner from the Apollo and Carlos Fernares from the Mariners.
Mariners, baby.
These guys, people were not too familiar with them before this tournament, and they tore it up.
I was not too familiar with these.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God.
Our top line with him and Johnny and Huff were incredible.
That was the best line, yeah.
And then Kleckner just had, I mean, even the plays he didn't score on, like he just made something happen every time the ball was on his stick. Like he was so good.
I can't tell you how many people I had come up to me like, that Kleckner dude on the Apollo is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So they have those two, and then their line mate is, I'm assuming, actually I don't know this for a fact, but Chris Haynes is on their team too.
Okay.
And Chris Haynes, former men's national team player, absolute stud. Like this Roosters team is
legit.
Yeah, they're the real deal. A lot of these players were in Tier 3 on the Thunder in Tampa and the Atlanta Dirty Birds that went to the semis. The Dirty Birds went to the semis, and the Thunder went to the finals. They combined to make this team in Florida Tier 2. So this is really good team. Beat a team that's been here twice that, the Mutiny were one of the best teams down here last year. So just excited to see them. Excited to see what they do. They're gonna put on a show. They're gonna put some highlight reel goals for sure. But yeah, so next team is Maple Shade Chiefs. 4th time coming to this tournament. Crazy.
Is it on Irish weekend?
Every year, I think it is Irish weekend. Yeah. Every year they've been in existence, they've made it to the championship. And I think every year it's been Irish weekend.
Yeah, it's always a big deal for the Chiefs.
I'm pretty sure it is because my father-in-law is going. He's like, is it that weekend? I'm like, yeah, it is that weekend.
Yeah, so for people wondering what we're talking about, Irish weekend, it's Wildwood is a shore point in Jersey. They have this big, it's called Irish weekend, and people just go down there and drink. And the Chiefs.
Drink garage beers, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully garage beers. The Chiefs occasionally indulge in drinking alcohol, so they tend to go down to this weekend. So we'll see if, hopefully there's no conflicts, but I mean, the Chiefs, we know the Chiefs, we're very familiar with them. A lot of people in the league are familiar with them just because their top line is disgustingly good, and they win. I mean, they didn't win this year in the finals. They did lose. Bless you.
Sorry.
Please be safe. They did lose this year to the Fish in the finals, but I mean,
they lost in the real finals, right, last year. So
yeah, they've lost in the Tier 2 finals twice.
Yeah, and if they, you got to be hungry. I'm going to this tournament over Irish weekend every damn time. After that,
Tell them.
Yeah.
So next up is Plastic City Flamingos. So runner-up, Mass Tier 2. They've probably one of the older teams that are coming to this tournament. A lot of veterans, maybe guys that used to play on A teams that are now playing in Tier 2. Smart guys, know how to move the ball, strong goaltending, just an all-around well-built team. They only lost 4 times all year. 3 of those losses were to the Tribe.
It's the top teams.
Take away those losses, they have 1 loss for the year. They were pretty dominant in a really, really strong Massachusetts Tier 2. Also, great logo, great team name.
Yes.
Plastic City.
Absolutely.
Just sounds cool. But yeah, this is their first time coming here, so we're excited to see what they do. But yeah.
The Mingos. Yeah,
Mingos.
no. Yeah, we'll see. You skipped the Magic, by the way.
Oh, shit. Magic, no disrespect. But
another great team name and logo.
Yeah,
Yes.
one of the best, if not the best.
I think the Magic's the best logo in the league.
Yeah,
I think it's the most creative with the rabbit coming out of the hockey helmet.
The bucket, yeah.
It's
And they had 4 different logo variations, year 1, and going into year 2, they had the off-white logo. I don't know, they were.
Yeah, they're good. They're very good with the branding.
Yes.
Also very good with the winning.
Yes.
They went 14-0 this year. Dominated Pittsburgh Tier 2. They set a goal this year. They wanted to go undefeated. They wanted to win the division. They did it. So they're trying to make Pittsburgh a back-to-back champion. They're in almost identical shoes to what the Militia were last year, where they went undefeated in Pittsburgh. And they come into this tournament as, how could they not be one of the favorites here after what they did this year and given what Pittsburgh done in the past at this tournament?
And yeah, just like you said, like just such a strong division going 14-0. Like they're, got to be, a top 2 team at this tournament.
Yeah,
I
they're up
mean,
there.
yeah.
But yeah, Magic will be fun to see them. Great jerseys. Their jersey, I think, is pretty close to the color Ty is wearing right now. What would you describe your color shirt as, Ty? Top.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say too.
Really?
No shot. I would.
What? I don't even know what I would say. Like brown or beige or tan.
I mean, I didn't think I knew what top was.
Yeah, I don't-
Top was before.
I feel like that's something
Literally,
like my mom
right
would
now.
say about like interior design.
Like, we get it, Ty. You love shirts, dude. Like,
So
let me
fashion
confirm
guy.
that it was okay. So it is that color. Yeah, it's the one. It's their cursive text one with the Magic. Yeah, they're very nice jerseys. Moving on here to the Red River Rougarou. 4th straight time at the Cup. First time playing in Tier 2. They were at the tournament last year. They lost 2-0 in the quarterfinals to the eventual champion North Jersey Pirates. This team is, Louisiana-based team. Some ice hockey players, some ball hockey players. They beat the Marksmen in Texas, who are the other Tier 2 team. I think like 5 out of the 6 times they played them this year, like playoffs included, of course. I think the Marksmen beat them the first time, and then since then the Rougarou have kind of run the table. They've been very, very dominant, and watching them at the Cup last year, I was like, these guys are really, really good. And my understanding is they have improved, and we've never had Texas in Tier 2. Actually, that's not true. The first year of the Cup we did.
Oh yeah, they were Tier
When
2 to start.
Yeah.
We did not have a Tier 3.
Yeah, the Austin Arsenal played Tier 2 from Texas.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So I guess they are the second representative from Texas Tier 2, but the first time they have represented. So Rougarou, stud team. Can't wait to see them. Then San Francisco Bash, formerly known as the Bay Area Bashers, will be making their 3rd appearance. Their first appearance, they came to party. The second appearance, they came to win, and they lost in the final.
The rain year.
I'm staring at the one picture right now in our office. I feel so bad. It's like the Long Island goalie going nuts, and you see Charlie Jones, who's one of my buddies. I love Charlie.
Oh yeah.
In the background, he looks so sad in the picture, and I just feel so bad that we've posted that. I'm like, oh, poor Charlie. But yeah, those guys, I am certain, like they built their team for this weekend. They built their team to win. They dominated California, and they want to win. They are coming full squad out here. They're ready to go. Their goalie Nick Peterson is
He's unbelievable.
Yeah.
he's ridiculous. So
Great guy too.
yeah. So change from Bashers to Bash. We'll see how it
Yeah,
goes.
what's the story behind that? Why would they depart from the Bay Area?
Well, Bay Area.
Well, I
mean,
know, but like the name Bay Area. I thought Bay Area Bash was a sick name.
I don't know. I mean, Bash is like the name of their league. Like Bay Area. Bash is Bay Area Street Hockey.
Yeah.
So I think
It was like a
I don't know.
double the Bay Area street hockey.
or
Bay
Bay
Area.
Area. Yeah, Bay Area Street Hockey. Or
Wow, I just got so confused.
Yeah. It's a hot
Maybe
dog. dude.
ERS. Did ERS stand for something? Maybe
I would say probably not.
Bay Area Street Hockey Elite really sick.
Wow.
It could be. We'll have to ask them.
No, I think they were probably done with that name,
Yeah.
Couldn't get the W, so.
I guess we still consider them to be the same team name, though. That's below our threshold of considering them.
No,
to be a
I
new
made
team.
a new team for them on the website. Yeah.
Wow.
Any rebrand is a rebrand.
Yeah. It's like when the Rougarou went from the Red River Hot Sauce to the Rougarou.
Well, that's like like I feel like that's like changing up like your name and logo and
Yeah.
everything. Because they're still using the same logo.
Yeah, their same logo.
It's the
All
same.
right, maybe
it's
I
the same
shouldn't have done
spirit.
that.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Then 2 more teams left here to go over. The Spindle City Falcons. They just qualified last weekend, winning the Challenge Series over the Mill City Warriors. Mass Tier 2, higher seeded semifinalists had the ability to challenge the winner of New England Tier 2 because New England Tier 2 only had 2 teams. It was the Falcons and the Gansett Lapstas. Falcons beat the Lapstas, I believe, in 3 games. They won it, beat them, and then the Warriors came down and they beat them in a 3-game series, single day, a grind and a half. But They did it. So it's their first appearance as the Spindle City Falcons. They have a few players on their team that were on the South Coast Chargers when they won the Tier 2 NBHL Championships. That was back in 2022. They beat the Chiefs 2-1 in overtime. Very dramatic game.
Yeah, that was all those finals were good that year in the rain.
Yeah. Yeah, so they the Falcons are new representative from New England. First Tier 2 representative we've had from New England in a little bit. So yeah, excited to see what they can do. They're young, they're fast, pretty deep team. So will be good to see them out here.
I mean, I put that team name up against Plastic City, Spindle City.
Seems like you just like the word city a lot.
That's it. Spindle City.
Huge city guy.
Fall River, Mass is what it says when I looked it up. So,
and then the 16th, certainly not the 16th in terms of, I guess, ranking the teams.
just alphabetically.
Just alphabetically.
Definitely the 16th in alphabet. Yeah.
Oh, alphabetically, not debatable. They're definitely 16th. The West Coast Giants. So first team we've ever had from a Canadian-based division of the NBHL. They beat the Victoria Poison in the finals. I think it was like a 5-0 game. They beat them
Like 3 months ago.
Yeah, like it was. It was like in 2022 they won. Like it was crazy. But no, we had them finish early because we wanted to make sure we could plan accordingly and make sure because they're the furthest team that's ever had to travel to this. But we've got it figured out. They've got a great squad coming out here. And, it's just going to be interesting because these are people kind of reminiscent of like the first couple of years of the NBHL. We're seeing all these teams and players for the first time. Now we're pretty familiar with the teams that are coming to this tournament. A lot have been here. These players have been here. Where this is just a completely new roster, except for one. Division director Aiden Kulas is an affiliate player for them. He's filling in on their roster, and he has played in Tier 3 for the Las Vegas Shiners at the NBHL Cup. But yeah, so pretty cool to have a Canadian rep coming out here.
I could be making this up, but are they having like a tune-up game or something, or like tournament with teams? I feel like you said something.
No. Not them.
No.
No.
Okay.
Unless it's secret.
I don't know. I might be making it up, but I thought they had something planned to like get them back into it. I'm sure they are still playing though in some league.
Yeah, I mean those guys are definitely staying warm. But yeah, so 16-team field, and I mean there wasn't really a lot of upsets in Tier 2 this year. Like Tier 2 shrunk a little bit. A lot of teams dropped to Tier 3. Now a lot of teams are moving back up to Tier 2 this year, but for next year. But the teams that were at the top of the standings generally kind of won in their division. So we're going to see a very, very strong field in Tier 2. And yeah, I got no idea who's going to win. I got no clue. But
I know who's going to win.
Oh.
It's going to be bleep this out and make people think that I made a real prediction.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I'm saying it right here.
I can't believe you said that on the podcast.
Yeah. Say bold prediction.
Yeah, that was crazy. That would be so.
Leave it in.
Yeah, leave it in. All right, so that's the end of part 1 of our NBHL Championships preview, covering our women's tier and our Tier 2. Stay tuned. We're going to have a preview for Tier 3 and Legends. We're going to have a part 3 for our Tier 1. And yeah, should be fun.
Yeah. And thanks for tuning in. You know where to find us: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Commish Chat, and NBHL Podcast.
All right, thanks for listening.
I love you.